So I just did a video where DJ Academics was giving Sexy Red some advice on how to leave these broke pookies with ankle bracelets at their mama house where they belong, right? And she's learning this lesson the hard way because whoever this pookie was decided to leak a tape of them having sex to the public, right? I also said NBA players, NFL players, other rappers, they learn the hard way as well, dealing with these Instagram thoughts, right? And here we have Deandre Ayton dealing with a corn star, moving her from city that he was in to the new city that he's in, Portland Trail Blazers, and he's going to learn the hard way, apparently. Let's go to O'Shea Duke Jackson for the video.
Chris Paul is gone, and Deandre Ayton is also gone. They've traded him. He has been traded to Portland. And this is in a season where he has some lows. His field goal percentage was 64.2% in 2021. 2022, he dropped down to 58.9%.
O'Shea, I ain't going to let you do that to him. Like 59% field goal, like that's them good numbers. Even for a center. Like I know he dropped down some, but with that percentage, he was number 11 in the league overall. From the top.
His blocks per game dropped to career lows of 0.7 and 0.8%. So, he's basically not doing as well because he hasn't been focused. And he's talking about he's going to go to a new environment and do better. But there's one problem. He's taking this chick with him. Who's the chick he's taking with him? Adult star Cat Leia. She's moving to Portland. Let me tell you guys this, if I can, all right? Many black men who had opportunities to achieve something in life, the fact that you have achieved what you have achieved, meaning that before you got to this lady, you were doing something great in your life. All of a sudden, you've gotten to this place, and here you are trying to include somebody in that situation. And I hate to say this for some of you guys out there, you might be in a similar situation, but let me just tell you the truth. The lady doesn't need to be there, all right? A lot of you guys are dealing with people who don't need to be there. They don't need to be there on your journey. You have them there. We don't know why you have them there. I'm here to tell you that they don't need to be there. But for whatever reason, you got them there anyway. That's fine, right? But you forget one thing, that they don't know what it took to be you.
Ooh, O'Shea Duke Jackson is preaching today, and it ain't even Sunday. Listen, they don't understand what it takes to be you. If you're an NBA player, you made it to that level, you likely been playing since you was little. Hooping out in the rain and storms and, you know what I'm saying? Dunking on crates in the alley, right? Shaking people up in the alley. It's glass all in the alleyway and everything, right? Ball ain't flated right because glass getting in it. You done went through something playing at those levels, and you'd have moved up junior high, high school, college, and you'd have made it to the NBA. And not only that, but you made it to an elite level of being an NBA player. A player that is named amongst the elite of who is playing right now. And you're a go-to guy. And you get there, and then you want to go back and do like Trick Daddy say, you want to go back and eat out the garbage? I don't understand it, man. And listen, I'm not calling this young lady garbage because she deals in the corn industry or whatever, right? I'm making this analogy because, as I did in the video before, it's just certain things that you can't do when you make it to another tax bracket. You can't go dipping back down into the, you know what I'm saying? Into the garbage. Listen, when you have made it to this level, NBA and all that, you can't think that you're going to go back to the hood and kick it in the hood and, be on the corners every day like y'all used to, sipping brews on the corners, all that. It don't match. You cannot. And I would imagine you wasn't never there on the corners in the first place if you was working all these years to get to the NBA, right? You wasn't never there to begin with. So why you think that after you make it that you got to go back and sit on the corner with the dudes from the hood to prove something? Because the only thing you're going to prove is that you a target. That you easy to rob. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're going to prove. That you don't need to be there. because you're going to get into some trouble that you don't need to be in. This is what we're trying to tell Sexy Red. This is what we're trying to tell these NBA players like Deandre Ayton. Listen, corn stars, while they may be fun, they are not the type of women to be moving to city. We've seen it with Zion Williamson, moving this girl and that girl, and you putting too much in for something that you're not going to get anything out of besides a baby and the bill. Because a lot of these type of women, once you put a baby in them, or once you get married to them or whatever, it's going to be nothing good that's going to come of this. Because they are latchers on. They wasn't there from the beginning. They wasn't there from when you was growing up. They wasn't there with you in high school. This wasn't your high school love. Like LeBron when he had his girl. This ain't that. This when you hear, and now you done met this big booty. I can see if you met this big booty chick at church or something, or at Target or something, just some random, place that you wouldn't find. And she ain't no Instagram model. She just got a big booty. But come on, man, you meet a corn star and she has the big booty and all of the obvious attributes to these type of women that would target you, this type of man. And you are going to pick this woman and move her from here to there and there to here like she is that. You going to treat her like she that woman? And listen, they say if you're going to gamble big. That's what they say, right? Can't play small if you're going to gamble. That's what they say. So I guess that's what you're doing right now. You gambling big. Because in this situation, either you going to win big and you going to hit, and this woman going to be like the best wife you ever saw in your life. Like she's going to stop doing corn. She's going to cater to your every need. She's going to be the best wife that you've ever seen and bear your children. This is going to be the most wonderful turnout that you've ever seen. Or she is going to be all that we assume that she can be. I ain't going to say that she is, but she's going to be all that we assume that she can be. And she going to take you down through there. She going to want spousal support. She going to want $40,000 per child, however many of them she get out you. You know what I'm saying? She going to want half of this, half of that, half of everything. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't two of them, she going to want to slice it in half with a saw. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it don't work no more. Slice it. Cut the car in half. I don't care if it don't work. I want half of it. Right? This is what you're gambling. You gambling big. And you're going to win big or you're going to lose big. But I'm just going to say the odds are the house always wins. Most people don't go to Vegas and come up, right? So Deandre Ayton, if you're betting big right now, and this is the chip that you're betting on to come up, it doesn't look good for you, bro. It never looks good for any player that gambles like this on these type of women. They usually all come up short. And I'm only saying this. Listen, I'm saying this because I'm not in your position. I'm giving you some game, but I'm hoping that I myself listen to this same game as I'm coming up in life. As I'm growing and gaining money and getting into different tax brackets, I'm going to pray that I still adhere to my same advice that I'm dropping right here on this. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't perfect. We know we slip up sometimes and do things that we shouldn't do. But I'm saying, brother, right now, listen to the streets. Listen to your boy. We mean you well. You can't go out like this, man. Leave her where she is. This your boy P Camp. I'm just saying, man. Let me know what you think, what you don't think. Get at your boy.